Hi, I'm Callum from Tyne Valley Motorhomes, and in today's video I'll be showing you the VW Revolution Noah Handover. So starting at the driver's door, your bonnet release is just here, and then you do have your tyre pressures. I'll show you underneath the bonnet in a second. And then moving into the back of the vehicle, you've got your fresh water intake where the fresh water tank is located underneath the rock and roll bed. So you put a hose pipe in there and fill till it overflows. And you've got your mains electrical connectivity point. So you get your hookup lead, so it's normally a 25-meter lead, lift the collar, slide onto there, and then when you unhook you just push the blue button down. You'll notice just under here, there you are there, that's your heater vent or your diesel heater, and that is your waste for your tap in the kitchen area. So you might want to put a waste master underneath there just to catch your waste water. And then walking out the back of the vehicle, you've got your parking sensors on the back, so factory fitted parking sensors. And you can open the back doors. You've got your table, which just clips on in the kitchen area. And then you've got storage space here. And if you did need the extra storage space, you can fold this up like it is in the position now, or if you wanted to use it as a seat when the back doors are open, or you wanted to use it as a parcel shelf, there's a small lever just in the corner here, which you'd push down, and then you can adjust this like so. You've got a small storage locker there. And some storage space here with a CO2 and carbon monoxide alarm and smoke there. And then as we walk around this other side of the vehicle, you've got your sliding cargo door, which I'll get onto the inside in a moment. But at the door of the passenger side is where you've got your diesel filler. So you'll fill with diesel here by just taking the cap off and fill. And then underneath, because it's a Euro 6 compliant engine, it's got AdBlue. So the AdBlue light will come on in the dash and give you a mileage countdown of how much AdBlue is left in the tank. Don't let it get too low, otherwise there is a risk that the vehicle can go into limp mode, which restricts the revs to protect the engine. And then if we just have a quick look underneath the bonnet, so you've got your battery here. So if you ever needed a jump start, give a jump start off the vehicle. Obviously you've got your positive and your negative. You've got your coolant, got your screen wash, which is probably the main one you're going to need. And then you do have your power steering fluid and your brake fluid there. So once inside the vehicle, obviously you do have your 2 lit gas hob there. So you've got an igniter there, but you can ignite both hobs. Once they have been on, allow them to cool down before you put the lids down. And then you do have your cold water fed tap. And to drain this off fully, so the tank's underneath the seat, which I'll show you in a second. To drain it off fully, there isn't a drain down tap. What you have to do is you have to open the tap and allow all the water to drain directly out into the waste. And then here you do have your grill. So as you can see, your grill's lit, and you have your grill pan shelf there, so you can turn that on and off and ignite at the top. You have your Dometic 12-volt compression fridge, so you turn on and off here, and then you can click here, and obviously the bigger dot of them all is the coldest setting on the fridge, with a small freezer compartment there. Once you have used the fridge and you've finished using it for the season and you're going to park the vehicle up, if you just clean your fridge out and then you want to just leave it open, so this is when this little blue clip comes into place, so you just clip it in like so on the door. That allows ventilation around the fridge door. Got your cutlery drawer there, and then below this is LPG, so this is where your gas bottle lives. So it's in a concealed cage there. So you'd open the cage, and then this is a Camping gas bottle. You'd screw the bottle onto the regulator by turning the bottle, and then turn on and off by this little black switch. Obviously make sure that you put the door back on properly as well, as if there was a gas leak. This is designed for the gas not to leak, so this is when the door must be on correctly, like so. And then in the corner there you've got your 2 gas taps. Any problems with gas, turn off at the bottle. These are just to isolate the grill and the hob. This is where your table would come into play, so your table could go into here or here, depending on where you wanted the table, which I'll show you when I get the table off the back door. And then in this roller shutter you've got your power supply unit, so you've got your chargers you've got your 12 volt fuses, which are all listed what they do, so do carry some spares. And then you've got your RCD and your MCB trips on mains 240 electric. Now getting onto the bed. So to operate the bed you've got a few levers, so like the back where you've got the lever on the side, you've got a lever this side for the base, and then you slide the base forward like so you can have it to level. And then to get the backrest down there's a big bar, and as you'll notice this is your freshwater tank. And that's how you'd make your bed. And then if we just have a look over here, which is your controls. So you've got your on off button, which will either give you 12 volt if you're not hooked up, or 240 if you are. You always want it to be running off the battery L, which is leisure battery, and obviously you can view the level there. You can click on a vehicle battery and view the level, but then the motorhome starts running off the VW battery, which I wouldn't advise. And then you've got your pump there for your tap, and you've got your interior lights, which are all then individually switched. So for these kind of spotlights here, you just tap on and off. Above you've got your Webasto diesel heating, so you must have a quarter of tank of diesel or more. You turn it on, you set your temperature, you can set it all the way to 35, and then you press enter. When it goes green it is working, and obviously you can adjust that as well. And then you can set a timer for the heat as well, so you can go in to there and set the timer up to an hour for the heating. And then to turn off, you just turn off here at the top. You've got two 30 volt plugs which work on hookup only, and your USBs for charging your devices, and 2 USBs here as well. You'll also notice this van comes with a projector, so you've got a little box here and your projector case. This lives in there, and obviously it just screws on like a tripod. You will have a mains power lead, and you will have to have a HDMI cable to link it to a laptop, or if you're using an iPad or iPhone you will have to get a lightning adapter from Apple or any other device. Connect it there and you can stream whatever's on your phone or your laptops or iPads straight onto the projector and straight onto the big screen in the front of the pop top there. And then operate your roof. So obviously this is a bed board. You can push it up for extra height or pull it down if you want someone to sleep on. And then to operate the roof itself, obviously first of all you take your screen off, the canvas, which just clips on the 2 clips on the top. And then what you need to do is you can pull it, but when you pull it down, make sure that you pull the sides of the tent canvas in so it doesn't get trapped between the metal body and the metal rooftop. Pull it all the way down and then you can then push it in, tuck it back in, and then there is some straps, which are these, which clip through here on the top of the roof and on the frame. Pinch thick and slide the wire through, and then what you might want to do is just wrap it around a few times as well with the access strap that's left. Do that with both. Obviously make sure that the roof's in and make sure it's tightly fitted like so before driving off. So how to turn this seat? First of all, you do have 4 locating bolts. So this is turned already. So you've got 2 at the back on the cab side and 2 at the front on the camper van side. Unscrew, and then you've got 2 little tabs on end of each bolt. You've got to lift them up and put them over the metal like so. So this keeps the bolt up from falling back down. And then what you would do is put the vehicle into gear, release the handbrake, and then turn it round. So you will push that way on and turn the seat round. It is quite a fiddly job, but once you get used to it, it does become a lot easier. So as you can see, you'd push it the other way, so you'd push it this way, turn it round, and then what you'll want to do is just locate all these bolts into position before you start travelling. And down beside the driver you do have your light controls, so they are automatic here. You can have them off, on automatic. I just leave them on automatic personally, and then they'll come on and off when they need to. Or you can have your side lights or your main beam, and then if you pull up and turn, you can have the back and the front fogs on there as well. And you do have your clock and headlight adjustment, so you can adjust the headlights, and you can brighten the instrument cluster when the lights are on. If it's too bright, you can turn it down, or if it's not bright enough, you can turn it up. So now in the cab, so on the driver's door you do have your electric windows and electric mirror adjustments, which then if you turn them up, they are heated to up here. This locks and unlocks the vehicle. You've got all your audio controls this side and your voice command, and then you do have your cruise control this side. Wipers, indicators, a 5-speed manual gearbox with lift the collar and up into reverse, and there you go, your park pilots come on. So that's your sensors. Your ESP off. You've got your temperature. So temperature, fan speed and distribution, so where you want it to go to, face, screen or your feet. Recirculation and aircon. This turns your start stop off, but your start stop will only work if there is sufficient power in the battery and you haven't got any of your heating on. Hazards, and with it being a VW, we've got your heated quick clear windscreen, which is great in the ice, and in the winter months it'll clear very quickly. USB for the head unit, lockable glove box, and then you do have your radio. So your radio can be DAB, AM and FM, so depending on what source you can get to. You can have an SD card in and a 3.5mm aux jack, which is where media will come in, so it'll either be USB, SD card, auxiliary input or CD, or of course Bluetooth audio. You can pair your phone by going to phone, find telephone, results. It'll search, but also search on your phone and do a search in your Bluetooth for VW. And then once it's found it, press pair on the phone, pair on the head unit, and then it'll then ask you if you want to allow to save your contacts to the van. Just press allow and it will. And then you've got your eject for your CD, which there isn't a CD in, sound, and setup for the menu. This now brings us to the end of the handover on the VW Revolution Noah long wheelbase. Should you have any further questions or you have any interest in buying one of these vehicles, please contact Tyne Valley Motorhomes on 01207 272 777 or sales@tynevalleymotorhomes.co.uk. Alternatively, you can contact myself on Callum at tynevalleymotorhomes.co.uk. Thanks for watching this handover video.